Welcome back to the New Jersey Morning Show. Dina, do you do dry January?
I loosely.
We don't. You know what it is? Okay, so here's because we both do like food and beverage stuff outside of this. We're kind of tied to it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I get it. I get the idea. I love the idea.
I do too. I do. You know what? To be honest with you, I'm not like a heavy drinker all throughout the year.
I'm like a Sundays and holidays.
Yes.
Yeah, glass of wine. Especially now that I just had a baby, I'm like I can't. I was dry for 9 months, so.
I know. It's like so easy.
I'm like, yeah, sure. All right. Well, but it's dry January for a lot of folks here in Jersey, and here to tell us more about it and how to participate is Dr. Tara Chalakani, CEO of Preferred Behavioral Health Group and co-host of the WellOff Podcast and friend of the New Jersey Morning Show. Good morning, Tara. How are you?
Good morning, ladies. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. So what is dry January for people who maybe don't know, don't observe, and what are some of the potential health benefits of participating in dry January?
Sure. So dry January actually started in the UK with a nonprofit organization. Someone was preparing for a triathlon, I believe. Oh, wow. And so they started it and now patent the term. And it started in the early 2010s, 20-teens, and it's really become quite popular throughout the world. And all it entails is basically abstaining from any type of alcohol for the entire month of January, as a way to kind of detox after the indulging of the holidays and, you know, right in lockstep with New Year's resolutions and people wanting to get healthy.
I love it. And it is a great thing to do. How does this impact people's relationship with alcohol when they participate in something like this?
Well, there's so many health benefits to participating in dry January. And I know there was a little hesitancy about participating or not when we started. Some people do dry-ish January where they, you know, maybe just drink on weekends or one day a week. Right? You don't have to go all the way. But the bottom line is, you know, when we abstain, we really do reap the health benefits. Our sleep is better. Our mood is better. What a lot of people don't realize is that alcohol metabolizes over 3 days. So you could maybe have a drink on Sunday and might not feel too great on Tuesday or Wednesday and not connect the dots. And a lot of people experience what's called hangxiety, where it's not necessarily a hangover, but you feel a little anxious after you drink, even though you might have felt really cool and relaxed while you're indulging in a cocktail. So those health benefits certainly are worth becoming a little dry in January. And also your mood is improved, your liver detoxes, your immunity gets a boost. So there's really a lot of benefit to abstaining during the month of January.
You know, Dr. Tara, I'm just laughing when you said it metabolizes over 3 days because I feel like once you're past the age of 35, you are well aware of how long it takes your body to metabolize.
Like hurts a little bit
You're
deeper.
Like, it's like I gotta stop drinking at 8 p.m. on Friday if I'm gonna make it to work on Monday morning.
Yeah,
otherwise
you just slapped us in the face with that little tidbit. I did not know. And then hangxiety, like I need another kind of anxiety. No, I don't. So now I'm into it. So what are some strategies for staying committed to dry January if you're used to drinking regularly?
Sure. Well, if you drink daily or if you have more than, let's say, 3 or 4 drinks daily, dry January is not for you because stopping cold turkey could really imply some health risks. So if you do drink that much, dry January might not be for you. You might want to seek some professional help in detoxing. But if you are planning on participating, it's really great to buddy up with someone, just like with exercise. If you have a buddy that's also participating in dry January, you're more likely to succeed. And then the other strategy is to decide what's going to replace that glass of wine or cocktail. So finding a mocktail or something that's really suitable to you and your taste buds to help you not participate in an actual alcoholic beverage.
You mentioned earlier some of the benefits of doing something like this. How do you find people typically feel, you know, physically and mentally after they're done? And well, I'll let you answer that question and then I have a follow-up.
Well, it's really taken on popularity for a reason. People feel better. They're sleeping better. They feel more sharp mentally. Their focus is better. They just feel overall more healthy. And not to mention, there are some weight loss benefits to not drinking as well. You're less bloated. You drop a couple of pounds. So most people do feel very, very healthy after not drinking for an entire month.
And just really fast, just because when we always talk to Dr. Tara about mental health and things like that. January, it's the dead of winter here in New Jersey. It is cold, it is dark, it is dismal. A lot of people suffer from seasonal affective disorder and things like that. Do you find something like this can help? Because you were talking about, your liver detoxing and, kind of, I guess, brain fog clearing and things like that. And I feel like maybe this is something that if you find that the season is impacting you, this might be a way to help yourself.
Absolutely, Kara. Let's remember that alcohol is an actual depressant. So if you are already feeling depressed, alcohol is going to compound that feeling. And like I said, in the moment, people feel happy, they feel relaxed, so they don't connect the dots. But as that alcohol metabolizes over the next couple of days, we really feel the effects and may not connect those dots. So without a doubt, you're eliminating an additional depressant to what you're already feeling in the dead of winter.
And where can we find more information about Dry January and your practice, Dr. Chalakani?
You can always look on our website, www.preferredbehavioral.org. We have a hub of information there for all of your mental health questions and needs.
Dr. Tara, thank you so much for your time and insight this morning. We always appreciate having you on the show.
My pleasure. Happy New Year.
You as well.
Well, I'm sold.
You know what? There's so many great mocktail recipes out there now,
Very
too. I
true.
mean, you don't need it. I mean, if you just enjoy, it depends.
Yes.
It depends what you drink and how, like Dr. Tara said, how you drink. But if you enjoy just an occasional mixed cocktail or even a glass of wine, there's a lot of non-alcoholic options out there.
There really are. And maybe we could shake up a few.
I think we could come up with something.
We could.